Hi, Jimmys, and welcome back to episode 6 of Harbinger House.
6, baby!
I have some wonderful players at the table with me. If you would like to introduce yourselves.
I'm Octavia, and I play Aref. Aref.
I'm T, and I play Oddity.
I'm Hayden, and I play Thrax, the Black Candle of Killenville.
Well, this is episode
Who are you?
Who are you?
Every time.
Every time.
I'm Jules. I'm your game master of the merch.
G-A, capital, lowercase m, uppercase E.
Who designed the merch? The Game Master shirt? Who did that?
That was me, I
And
think.
who did the logo on the mug?
I think it might have been me.
Oh,
What?
I can't be sure. Time is an illusion.
who else could it have been?
Jules.
Nah.
Jules designed a new Slay shirt, but I don't know how new it will be.
Yeah, we've not posted about it yet.
But we haven't posted
As of
about
recording,
it, and
we've
it's
not posted
really,
about
really cool.
But we'll
This is
probably
live.
have
Keep your
probably
eyes
have
peeled.
posted about it
Ow.
by the time
Son of a
this
bitch.
is out.
I'm gonna get one immediately.
Nice.
And you should too.
You should too.
You.
And you should know this too.
Beautiful.
Us too.
How have things been going so far?
Bit bonkers.
Bit of ups and downs, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think every morning is a struggle to wake up, but
I'm at campaign.
I've been-
campaign.
We've been through.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
We've been through.
we did just potentially fuck Sougad's shit up, so feeling
Potentially, we did.
Potentially.
Well, so far,
Well-
the whole campaign has existed around this mysterious murderer committing crimes in the city of Sigil,
Now what do we do? Now he's dead.
and
Potentially.
we've knocked him unconscious and buried him under rubble and flames, and that is where we begin today's session. Is the ASMR of Pepsi Max being poured crisply into a cup,
Nice.
which you can buy yourself. You should know
The
this.
Pepsi or
You can buy Pepsi Max from Coles, Woolies,
Willie's.
Aldi.
Willie's?
I put them in your very own
Aldi?
places and some muck.
It's a very off-brand Pepsi Max from Aldi.
Yeah, it would be
How we
called
call it like Sip It?
Sip or Popsy.
Sip it, Zam.
The cola-flavoured
Yeah.
Sippy.
That is where we begin today's session, is in the fiery abyss of this temple dedicated to the Lady of Pain. You have been seeking out a tiefling named Trolan, a worshipper who is seemingly responsible for the death of 20 people, which is 10 more people than Sougad has now killed. He was making his ascension, you knocked him unconscious. You're watching all these cultists kind of pile out of here and run through this door, this gateway leading
light.
somewhere else.
The light.
What would you like to do?
Whose turn is it?
Oh, you're not an initiative.
Oh.
You're free, you killed the thing.
Is the building like collapsing from that point emanating outwards?
Yes.
So it's like very much we just have to
We
run.
better get
Yes.
out. No, that's not my character's voice.
We better get
Crikey, we better run out of it.
Alright, Sigmas, you better get out of the burning building.
Okay, Sigma.
I'm just gonna start running. I'm not gonna say it.
Does it look like,
Silently start running.
without using like any sort of like powers or anything, does it look like we could just all run out relatively safely?
Like through to the door that everyone's going through?
Yeah.
I'm willing to hip and shoulder.
Yeah. You see that Kesto is just been sat by this door the whole time, waiting for you guys to wrap up. Just too scared of Sougad to intervene. But as it crumbles and you start to look around for a way out, you see Kesto's like, this seems safe wherever these guys are going.
Oh, yes, thanks, Kesto. That's where we were going.
Perfect. Now I've got great ideas.
Get in.
Okay, fine. At this point, all the cultists have like completely filed through. And you run, make your way out of the flames and the smoke, and you dive through.
Whoa.
You are not in Ecstasy.
We're in pain.
You are not in Sigil. Someone want to make a history check
Can we all?
to try and figure out where you are. Yeah, anyone who wishes.
Guidance.
That's cocked.
History?
Yeah.
Oh boy, howdy. 11.
11.
18.
18.
Nice.
we're nowhere that anyone has ever been before. This is definitely a new place that's been definitely undiscovered. Because I've never seen it or know of it.
With an 18, you look around. You are in another gate town. In the same way that Ecstasy was kind of a gateway to another larger plane in the Outlands.
We're in AWST.
You are in Curst.
Oh!
That's where we needed to be.
That is where you needed to be.
That's where Trolan is.
Trolan is supposedly. That is where the pastor told you to go.
The spaghetti.
The spaghetti. Curst is a gauge town that leads to a place called Carceri, also known as Tartarus.
That's Elysium and Tartarus. What the fuck is it got?
Whoa!
Why are you going what?
That was my Greek god brain being like
Real.
Tartarus.
Which is situated between... Tartarus is situated between Hades and the Abyss. Not exactly the most fun place to be.
It's like the plane of chaos, right? Stuff like that.
Yeah, something like that. You can give me another history check and see what you know about. So you know about Tartarus.
Oh boy.
That's a 21.
Another 18.
13.
13.
History's my thing.
Are you
So,
Tartarus
Tartarus is-
Wolverine?
Tartarus is situated in the outer plane, the great wheel of cosmology. Kind of represents the alignments between chaotic evil and neutral evil. It's a place of contention between warring demons and devils. So yeah, not a very chaotic, very not nice place to be.
It's where the baddie lived from the Sinbad films. Eris.
She's a god of chaos.
Yeah. That's where she lived in Tartarus.
Baddie! With a
I
baddie
had such a
friend.
crush on her when I was a kid.
Baddie friend being the
Did you just out yourself?
Yeah, a little bit.
Spoilers.
That's purple.
There's people.
Curst is built around a gate to Carceri
Women
or
hit up tea.
Tartarus. 5 ring roads ripple out from the center of the city, forming 6 distinct districts. What you guys see is off in the distance, you see a tavern that is filled with life and energy and a little bit of chaos. But surrounding kind of the outside are a huge collection of cultists all dressed in these red robes.
The red robes, the same robes that.
Yeah,
Are these the same guys?
yeah. What fucking coinky dink.
What
This is what
coinky-
happens when you go through the door at the exact same time as the person, is you tend to be there at the same time instead of getting drugged by a halfling.
I was just making sure that they were the same people.
You...
Do they look hostile towards us?
No, they seem frightened, but like, oh, at least we get to have a drink at the end of a hard day. This tavern is marked by this sign with a skeleton steed on it, with a horn protruding from its skull.
Hardcore!
This tavern is called the Undead Unicorn.
Nice. Sasjen,
Thank you. I didn't know. Was it in the source material?
you're too lost in the sauce.
I got too lost in the sauce. Keeper of the sauce.
Keeper of the sauce.
Keeper of the freaking sauce.
The assumption is that Trolan is in this tavern.
Perhaps. Make a perception check.
Perception.
Disgrace.
Perception?
Perception.
18.
18. You look through the crowd. And you do see a blue-skinned, tall-bearded tiefling stood there kind of laughing and humming a little tune and taking like little jabs at some of his friends.
By stabbing his friends?
No, like riffing.
No.
So chaotic.
Imagine like that one scene in Pitch Perfect 1 when they're all like gearing up for the what's it called?
The
The riff off.
The riff off.
I knew that off the top of my head, and I'm so disappointed in myself.
Where they're all gearing up for the riff off. That's what's kind of happening.
And-
Yeah, they seem kind of undeterred.
This is the same guy that we saw playing his
Before.
little tune?
Yes,
Okay,
this
cool.
is the man you know to have been introduced to you as Trolan the Beloved.
Known to have been introduced. Oh, he probably has a dead name. Should respect that.
Yeah, Rat's so
But-
good at
Yeah.
respecting that.
Well, actually,
Conspiracizing whether someone has a dead name might also be.
Just because I said has been introduced to you as.
I'd like
You
to
could have multiple
apologize.
titles.
I'd like to apologize. I've tried so hard to record this video so many times.
I'm just afraid of books.
This is right. I'm just afraid of books.
what a topical breath.
Fuck. Every time.
I've Trolan's over there in that crowd.
Which
what-
one is he?
The blue tiefling.
Oh.
What is our plan? Are we just gonna waltz up to him and talk to him, or we can't just really just be like, "Hey, you killed all those people in town square. What the fuck are you doing?" I'd like to know that, but I don't think. I think we need to be more subtle.
We also need to know how to get the fuck out of here.
That is true. We don't have a way out of
We
here.
need to get back to Sigil to let Darkovi know that we might have either stopped Sougad or even slowed him down.
I think Trolan might be the answer to that. If he was jumping through doors before, I don't know if he made the door. You were the one to see him.
I don't think he made the door. I think door was already there.
Door was already there.
Door was already there.
But as far as you've been aware, he at least has travelled to Sigil before, been inside of Sigil before, and then from there traversed to two separate plans. You guys have kind of accidentally stumbled across this twice by just following him and his people. So he does have some knowledge on traversing the planes, whereas you have next to none.
So we need to get him to take us back.
Just really can't think of a reason as to bring him back. Hey, come back to Sigil. We've got more people to sacrifice for you.
We do have a lot of cultists.
Do have a lot of cultists. That is a good point. I think I should let someone else handle the talking if we're going the talking round. I don't think I'm the best suited for that sort of thing, given my track record.
Are you allowed to get involved in this?
Am I?
Could you imagine if Jules is like, it's your choice?
Roll a D100.
Is T going mad now? What the fuck?
Do D100 like with the
With
other number as
D10,
well?
Yeah.
So D100 and the D10 number.
98.
98.
Pretty sure you rolled 89 for your madness.
Yeah, I did. That's crazy. We're like two sides of the same coin.
Crazy?
That's crazy once.
You start to peer through the Great Wheel.
Mm-hmm.
The path that guides you, the path that guides everyone. You close your eyes and you start to drink.
Mm-hmm.
You see the flames, you see the fire, you see the turmoil, you hear the screams. Whatever you have done today has not stopped what feels at the moment like an inevitable future, a future that you are here to make sure doesn't happen. Sougad was in the way of what is to come.
Mm-hmm. So it's giving the Trolan this problem.
Part of it. Or perhaps knows something about the problem.
And in terms of then me intervening.
Do whatever you like. You don't know the clear path, so you can do whatever you want.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
Okay. I can try.
Talking to her.
Yes, but I don't know if we look like on his side necessarily.
As in, at first glance, or you don't want us to look on his side?
No, at first glance, like I don't think us being like, hey, we found some cultists for you, maybe the right way to go about it. I think if we're like, hey, we're lost, help us, and then along the way ask questions, might be.
If that's what you think is best.
Lead the way.
Okay.
I'll help you in any way I can, but...
Same here.
As you make your way towards the crowd, you hear the sound of wood curving and of a whistle, something flying through the air as you watch an arrow fire into the window of the undead unicorn as it completely just shatters with an arrow that has just narrowly missed Trolan's head. I would like you all to roll initiative.
Who the fuck?
If this just turned into where we have to save Trolan.
Ooh, nice. Ah.
Dirty 20.
Right.
This is such a naughty 20. Such a dirty little.
Wrath.
19.
19. And oddity.
12.
12. Beautiful.
Not
I
bad.
didn't get a bit of perm.
To be fair, nor did Hayden. That was more of like an intro to you than
Okay.
anything else.
Alright, I'll take that.
She's laughing.
Beautiful. You look off to the side of you, and you see this archer in these robes, a red male tiefling, has just shot an arrow at Trolan.
Vi and Caitlin. Sorry.
Also look and see that surrounding this tiefling are 4 kind of thuggish looking guys.
Do they look like they have allegiance to anyone?
They look like they are wearing kind of like guard armor. Like that they...
Godsmen.
No godsmen
okay.
here because it's not sigil.
Fair.
But they look like they are like the patrollers of this place.
Mm-hmm.
That if there were people who were like the law enforcement in Curst, these are them. And one of them just shot at Trolan. Fax, what would you like to do?
How close am I to the guards?
How close are you to the guards? 20 feet.
20 feet. I would like to get about 10 feet away from them and say, what do you have against Trolan?
You see that the archer gets ready to line up another shot, and just kind of sneers at you. We have our orders. Leave us be.
He's worth more to be alive than dead, and you're getting in the way of that.
He's worth nothing to me.
Well then, you won't mind this, and I'm going to hold chill touch for when. So I'm going to ready my hand and kind of like tense it and hold it out next to the archer for when Arath gets close.
Beautiful. Can you all please make medicine checks?
Oh, no, that's not with
13.
guidance. Not with guidance. Not with guidance.
I have a -1 to that.
15?
Medicine. 16.
16. I would say that you all have had enough knowledge kind of being in fights, being in scraps, seeing what looks like commoners and seeing what looks like heroes fight each other. Trolan doesn't look like he's the type of guy that would survive more than 1 arrow.
Yeah.
Just take that in mind. Wrath is your turn.
I mean, seeing Frax like prepare his attack, assumedly for me to come over, I'm gonna rush on over to that archer and strike him.
Absolutely.
I don't really have anything that can like shield Trolan, so my best bet is to just try and hit people. Okay, first attack is going to be a 26.
Double hit.
Okay, second attack is going to be a 17.
Also will hit.
Nice. Okay. He is going to take. Math is sucky. 19 piercing damage.
Mm-hmm. This is from your trident.
Yeah, just from my trident. This is 2 different attacks.
Mm-hmm.
And then you still kicking?
He's still kicking. This is the archer, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah. Still kicking.
And then I'm gonna bonus action Warhammer.
Absolutely.
Smack him. That is going to be a 15.
Will
Unfortunately.
miss.
So it's probably 16.
So,
Probably 16.
what does your trident attack look like?
So what it looks like is I just like full on sprint up and just like in quick succession just like 2 jabs into the chest with my trident and then like a wild swing with my warhammer that just like narrowly misses him.
Nice.
And as
You've held.
yeah, as like when you pull the trident out, like the holes in him from the trident, 2 little like portals appear on his stomach, and there's like 2 hands come out and just kind of like tear. And I'm gonna cast Chill Touch.
God damn, that's cool.
19 to hit.
Will hit.
I'm already getting my damage dice out.
Well, if I had a reaction, I'm done.
A whopping 4 necrotic damage, but
What?
he can't heal until the start of his next.
Oh,
It's the end of his next turn, I think.
Is he dead?
what a shame.
Is there anyone else besides my mother that's within 5 feet of him?
One of the thugs.
Cool. So as this hand like reaches and like claws, it then like becomes like sentient, this hand, and it just launches at another one. As I do have the Reaper ability as part of my death domain, that I get to attack somebody else within 5 feet if I use Chill Touch.
Beautiful. Go for it.
Oh, the hand just kind of
Goes
As it-
limp.
as it's a total of an 8. Oh,
Ooh.
They got low AC, but I ain't that though. This is the end of the rough turn. You held. So it's also the end of all of your shenanigans, which means it is Oddity's turn.
Okie dokie. Is
Trolan.
thank you. I was gonna say
Rolling on
tall
damage.
mouth, but I
Tall
don't even know.
mouth.
Don't even know
Tall
what that is.
Taser
Tawny
face.
frog mouth. It's tawny frog mouth.
20 from
Yup.
Is Trolan like sat next to like a bar or anything like a bench of a bar?
He stood outside of a tavern, so it's kind of like backed up against a wall next to a broken window.
Mm-hmm.
So no.
So he could jump through the broken
He
window.
could jump through the broken window, yeah.
Willing though?
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand.
Cool.
I'm gonna poke Trolan twice in the shoulder and go, and then the hand is going doop fly in the air and then jump through the window and like crouch down to the floor, essentially.
Like that thing, like from the Addams Family?
Yes, kind of.
Make a performance persuasion check. And I will let you add, instead, well, say this is a persuasion check, but what I'll actually let you do is I'll just let you add your, like, spellcasting modifier to this. So,
Okay.
Your con.
Cool.
Persuasion with con.
What the fuck?
Is that a 9?
Yeah,
there's
that's a 9.
Okay, so that's persuasion plus con?
Yeah. And if you're proficient in persuasion, then also your proficiency. But if you're not,
I have taken proficiency in persuasion.
beautiful. So add your proficiency and your con.
Nice.
So,
This is huge.
Huge mage hand.
Huge.
17.
17.
Surely.
It's just so comical to watch. As you see Trolan kind of feels the prod,
18.
Oh,
If that
definitely
matters.
now.
Oh, definitely.
feels the prod, turns around, and is like, "My lady, is that you? And then just dives through the
We
window
convinced
and
him
just
that the lady is guiding him.
plonks himself on the floor inside the undead
Is
uniform.
he like now kind of hidden?
Yeah.
Cool.
Completely hidden inside of the building.
Cool. Like, move to go, like,
Close to the
crouch
building.
next to him.
Okay, you make your way over towards the crowd, who have already kind of started just running out into the streets. Trolan just kind of looked confused at what was happening and kind of shell shocked, but is safe now. As the crowd kind of disperses, you make your way over towards the door. You hear, okay, it's a smaller fight. This is my time.
Yes!
To shine.
Yes!
And-
Casto the Sougad Slayer.
Besto.
Better than the resto.
Casto
The witnesser of the Sougad Slayer.
Whiffs
the
completely.
witness.
Loads an arrow, fires it, and it just
Hits one.
flies off into the streets.
The idea that it kind of goes...
With a 9 to hit from
Oh,
Casto.
Casto.
Beautiful. So you are the only one next to this group of people right now.
I'm only 10 feet. I'm only 10 feet
You're only
away.
10 feet away? Beautiful. Then thanks for putting your hand up. I'll send 2 thugs at you and 2 thugs at you.
Oh, easy. Where's the rest?
Where's the rest? So that is going to be 4 attacks against each of you.
Mhm.
So, where's the rest?
Who's going first?
What about you?
Yeah.
Look, highest on those 2 was a 14, so they'll miss. We've got a 19
Hits.
and a natural 20.
I'm gonna use my reaction to go, ow.
I will do this now to mitigate the damage. I'm gonna use reaction.
Don't do it on me.
You're taking a crit hit.
You take it. You use it.
Okay, I'm gonna wait to see what my results are then. And if I don't get a crit hit, then it's going to you. Just tell me if you roll a 17 or higher.
But you have to do it now or you can't
Okay,
mitigate it
don't-
later
don't.
because this attack goes first.
Okay, if Hayden doesn't want me to do it, I won't do it.
You are taking 14 points of bludgeoning damage
In total?
in total. As these first guy kind of pulls up to you with a mace and swings at you, and it just kind of bangs off your armor, and then the other one just kind of like laughs a little bit at the tomfoolery of the other guy, and then just right in the like crack between your helmet, and just bashes you in the face.
Let me roll if you. Let me know if you roll a 17 or higher, because that's my AC.
Okay. That's going to be a 23 and a 19. So yeah. And then the other 2 attacks are going to be, one is going to be a 20
Who the fuck is attacking me? Why did they roll like 14?
and a 10.
Okay, freak it. Wait. I need to calm down. I need to calm down. That's not fair. He's cheating. I need to calm down.
I need to come down. I love Angela. Shout out
You
Angela.
take 12 points of damage.
Did you do the crit?
Not on. I did the crit on you, yeah.
That was
14.
including crit?
Yeah.
14, damn.
Yeah.
And 12 for me.
I'm wrong. There's not. They don't do a lot.
I don't know how to break it to you. They don't do a lot.
They're just little guys.
Just 12?
Just 12.
Okay, cool.
Because that was like, you took 14 from 2 attacks. Octavia took 12 from 3.
True.
Because one of yours was a crit. Don't worry though, the archer's yet to go, and you took the only guy who was gonna shoot away from him. Are you
He's
reducing
in-
the damage?
Am I resistant to what?
Are you reducing the damage as a reaction?
No,
Or
but I was
something?
gonna say he has disadvantage on his attack because he's within 5 feet of me. If he's an archer.
Yeah, he's got no one to shoot now because you got rid of Trolan, so he's just gonna hit you.
With his bow?
He's got a short sword.
Okay, cool. I was just making sure. I was trying to be like, aha! Like, I got
The bow just...
He watches Trolan die behind a window, looks at you guys. I was like, ugh. I guess. Pulls the short sword out of his pocket
Right.
and goes for 3 attacks.
What do you mean the
against-
guard attacks the people that are attacking his men? What is this?
What is this? Who would do this?
No.
So the first one's going to be an 11, which will miss. And then the next one's a natural 20. And the third one is a 17.
Okay, that will hit. I'm reducing the damage of the crit.
Absolutely.
That will be reduced by 6. It's not crazy amount, but it's better than nothing.
At least
Turns the
it
crit
reduces.
from a 15 into a 9.
Okay, just give me a sec, because I need to mark down my psionic dice views. Okay.
The next attack is going to deal you 8 damage.
So how much damage in total?
8 plus 9, 17.
Ooh, okay.
So he missed one of you.
I'm not looking too hot, guys. I'm not
Only
gonna lie.
stuck 2 shots. He's pulled.
Are you hitting on me?
He's pulled out his
Has
short
my
sword.
mother found a new wife?
And just kind of shouts out to the group.
You just leave us be. We'll deal with Trolan. Just get out of our way, okay?
No.
This doesn't need to be as much of a commotion as it is.
Who are you?
Well, then stop the commotion. Do the locomotion with me.
I don't know what that means.
Who are
Obviously, to
you?
break
Who
it
do
to
you work for?
I worked for the watch.
Can I make a history check or something to see
Yeah.
if the watch sounds familiar?
From Game of Thrones?
Oh! 22.
There are guards in this city of Curst that are called the Wall Watch. Who are the people who guard the walls and kind of keep the correction around who enters and who leaves.
Do I know what the wall is?
Just like the entrance to Tartarus.
Okay.
I can imagine someone who willy-nilly comes in and out of the city and doesn't abide by the logic, like the rules of the wall, kind of isn't welcome.
Hmm.
Who knows?
I want to kill him for
Well, this is the thing. He's only seems to care about Trolan. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about the other cultists. He just cares about Trolan. But that is the end of his turn.
Okay.
And that is also the end of that round, which means we are back up to the top. Thrax.
Bump, 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 bump to the top. Okay, people.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go. I have 2 people in front of me, and I don't know what to do. Because I can't do my chill touch on both of them, because it's both a disadvantage, because they're within melee range.
Blood dripping down my forehead.
How far away from my mother would I be?
You said you were like 10 feet away
So I was
from
10
the
feet away
archer?
from the cultist,
So,
the
like,
archer, so I would be
5 feet.
So I could move to be within, like, hand range of my mother.
Absolutely. I'd say you would already be.
Cool. I will cast. No, I won't cast. I will use my lay on hands as a ASMR.
Oh! I was gonna say, lay on hands, that's not like a paladin thing?
Nah, it's actually not called. It's called healing hands. 3d4, baby.
It's some bars.
4, 6, 10 points of healing.
Oh,
Did you feel it?
thank ya.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you,
that's
my
my
boy.
action, and then my bonus action.
Boom!
Bone!
That was loud.
Sorry,
Apologies to the headphone users at home.
my apologies.
Everyone uses
In the
here.
room.
At the table.
Editor Jules, upload the photo of the my apologies cat.
Keep them hidden just for you guys.
I will. How are you looking? You're still looking rough?
I'm from a like 0 to 41. I'm feeling a 22. I don't know about you.
I'm feeling 20.
Yeah.
I'll also use my bonus action
That's
too.
not
So
bad.
I just kind of like put my hand
This
on
was
you,
a
and like it's just like a pulse of dark energy as it runs into your veins. And it's like black ink, and then it kind of disperses. And then as I say that, I say,
What are you about to say?
"Send him to Kellenville," and I'm going to do a healing word on you as well.
Nice. Thank you so much.
Holy shit! This is just rolling 4s.
Poor guy.
Praxis has become a murderer. Oh my god, I just became a murderer. I ripped the nose off my worm on a string.
No!
You guys, this is gore on our stream. We're gonna get
You
banned.
can now see
7.
the stream.
7? Okay.
7.
You can see
The illusion is gone. The illusion.
The illusion is gone.
The theatre of the mind.
What has happened to you today is a travesty.
Gore.
Oh my god.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
The black
Action, my
candle
bonus
of
action.
killer.
I will then.
Gore.
I just like get my shield out and put it towards the thugs.
Beautiful. Wrath. There's going to be you next.
How fucked up are these guys looking? Like the ones that we've hit.
The little guys or the only ones you've hit are the archer.
Well,
The
how
archer.
fucked up is the archer looking?
Eh.
Eh?
Get him, mum.
Octavia, when it takes more than 2
No.
hits to kill an enemy. I reckon you could probably one-shot one of the thugs. If you
Alright, I'll
wanted a
go-
quick and easy win.
Can I swing
It's
at
like
one
when
of
you
the thugs?
haven't read a
while
book in a while. You're like, I should start with a short story.
Can
Instead of
I
a really long one.
swing at one of the thugs without moving out of range of the archer?
Yeah.
Cool, I'm gonna do that then. Jules, this
They have
is
really low AC.
this is your
They
fault.
have really, really low AC.
A 9 and a 12.
The 12 will hit.
Okay.
Wow. Crazy Batman. Oh wait, what?
No fucking way!
Also, the 12 would not have hit the archer. It's a natural one.
5 piercing damage.
Oh, this was on the damage? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That's 5.
I rolled.
Roll.
Jules was like, "You can hit the thug. That's not too hard." I rolled a 5 and a 2 on my roll to hit, and then for my damage die, I rolled a 1. What the fuck? Alright, priorities. I'm going to.
You could probably one-hit one of these guys. Doesn't.
I said probably.
I'm going to use my bonus action for a cheeky second wind.
Cheeky 2 on the battlefield.
Cheeky 2 on the battlefield. You didn't make that joke with Sougad. What the?
No, because it was cool when he did it.
Oh, all right. I
His
see how it
wound's
is.
closed. You just went.
So I get
I think
12
if he had not
HP
done that, he
back.
would have died outright
Yeah.
to the inflict wounds.
I'm back to full. I am my
You
turn.
shake the table every time you.
I'll shake the womb every time.
Every time you rub one out.
Boom, boom, boom. Shake the womb.
Shake the womb. Boom, boom.
Say boom, boom.
Are you
boom.
attacking with your hammer as well?
No.
Hammer takes a bonus action to attack. I second win. That's a bonus action.
Okay. Beautiful. And that is going to be your turn. Oddity. Trolan is safe and sound inside.
Oh jeez, what did you do to piss these people off, eh?
Is this you sticking your head through the window?
Yeah.
I don't think they're a fan of my music.
Oh.
I only write love songs, and maybe they're single.
Oh. I shudder to think.
Right.
Disgusting.
Terrible way to
Being
live.
single?
Being single.
Whoops. Shit.
Sorry to any single people in chat
Or in the room?
or in the room.
Thanks. Okay. That was honestly. I was hoping to get a little bit more outro on there, but that's fine.
You could keep talking if you want.
Yeah. Have you got anything you can do to like help?
I could play a song. Yes, I could play a song. I have a sword.
You have a sword.
Yes.
Do you like any magic? You seem like a bardish.
A little.
A little bard.
Like
Like a little.
what kind of magic?
Cantrips.
Fuck's sake, this guy's gone down.
Just cantrips.
He's not even level 1. He's level like 0.5.
Okay.
I never got past. At college, I
He's never been to Overdrive, huh?
was too busy.
Writing
what?
the songs?
Oh yes, do you want to hear? And he starts to.
He plays Mobamba.
I will say, as he does start playing a song, you will get bardic inspiration.
Aw.
Oh, just oddity.
Just oddity.
That's nice.
He does have that ability.
It's actually sweet music.
But you can still do something with your turn if you like.
Excellent. I'm gonna, upon seeing this foolish little guy,
Foolish.
I'm going to cast Aid. So that
You're gonna cast aid.
yes, he gets 5 extra hit points, and you two get 5
Oh,
extra hit
shit,
points.
yeah.
Is it temp or is it?
It's actual
Penalty
HP
permanent.
until
5, you
Yeah,
said?
for 8 hours.
For 8
So yeah, basically till we long rest.
So
Beautiful.
plus 5.
Yeah.
Hit point maximum.
Hit point maximum and current hit points is increased by 5 for the duration.
So if you've lost health, you gain 5 health.
Yeah.
Yes, and I'm going to
Nice.
say, lovely song. Maybe if you could just bob back down
Yes,
so you
yeah.
don't get...
It's not
but
like
keep going, keep
Lies
going.
down on the floor.
Keep going.
Keep going.
She holds me close in the night.
I love Jeff Buckley.
I feel her warmth on my
Do you
side.
know Wonderwall?
I said maybe.
Close enough. Welcome back, Nickelback.
Do you know Far Away by Nickelback? So far away!
Is that the one that was in the Batman trailer?
I think so.
It is the
That's
first
so
turn.
niche.
So we're gonna go for
Only
4.
one person will get that.
No, be fair.
Only like 2 people then.
Be fair.
Hello?
Is this you delaying the 4 attacks? Coming your
No,
way?
this was me actually having a conversation.
This was a yes and
Okay.
of a bit.
Sorry, guys.
Apologies. I hit
You
Hayden
take
first
4
then.
attacks against me?
Yeah, I hit Hayden first though.
Okay.
15,
Misses.
24,
Hits.
10,
Misses.
natural 1.
Oh, hits.
Ooh,
You know, yeah, I dodged so quickly that he moved so slow and I went into it.
5.
Oh no, I just lost those 5 hit points I just gained.
The thugs on you are struggling. They're not built to fight people as like well armored as you are, and they just keep like looking at their weapons and then looking at you, and then they're like, if I hit the armor really hard, it should work. And then boom, nothing. 19 and 15.
Okay, 19 why? Only 2 attacks?
And then
That's the first guy.
Okay.
Said maybe. Sorry.
6, 7.
Hit. I follow in my son's footsteps. I dodge so fast.
You're getting 4 points of damage.
No! Oh my, like... I'm back to just my max HP, essentially.
Yeah.
So maybe
I said maybe.
I'm gonna be the one to make the gravy.
Gravy day. Some people will get that. I don't really know what it's about, but
It's a good movie.
shout out to you guys.
Good movie.
It's a good film.
Good
It's
film.
got, it's got Hugh Grant in it.
No. No, it doesn't. We watched Love Actually before.
The archer is going to make
What double feature?
3 short sword attacks against you. You're just in his way. He wants to shoot arrows.
Mother, watch out!
He wants to shoot arrows into the
Mantis,
tavern,
look out!
which you can't do because you're stood next to him, so he has disadvantage on all of his ranged attacks.
Sounds like a
He
hit
can't
roll.
move because then he gives you an opportunity attack. So he's just going to stay here and kill you.
Okay.
Mother, no! He's got a sword, Mother! That's 20.
14,
Miss.
20,
Miss. Slash J. That will hit.
and 15.
Okay, 1 will hit. Oh, Jesus.
Six damage.
Get ready for the turbo shake.
Shake, shake, shake. It shakes the cameras but it doesn't shake the microphones anymore. How good's that? I'm a puppet.
Nice.
What is happening?
I don't know.
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Oh, you know whose turn we forgot because I literally didn't put him in the initiative order? 'Cause I didn't expect you guys to bring it
Kesto!
with you. Kesto.
Did you say Sougad?
Yeah.
Stepping through the portal with half a building wrapped around him.
No,
Does this mean Kesto get 2 turns?
I pre-did these. I did his turn last time.
Okay.
But yeah, I pre-build these like combat encounters before we sit down and play because I've already got everything laid out in D&D Beyond. And I was like, are they gonna bring Kesto with them? And I was like, absolutely not. They hate that guy.
No, we love him.
He makes an attack.
I mean, I hate
He
him.
misses.
What was that one famous D&D goblin? That
Rolls
was
a 10 to hit.
Goblin the Boblin? Boblin the Goblin?
Boblin the Goblin.
Boblin.
Kesto was our Boblin the Goblin.
Yeah. But he rolled a 10, and the thug's AC is, drum roll please.
10.
Don't play like, sorry,
Sorry.
never mind. I'll add it in post. 11.
Fuck! Kesto!
Kesto fires another
Kesto,
arrow.
you shit!
Nearly hits someone off
Kesto,
in the
you fucking
distance. Sorry! So, I'm... It's not my day.
Kesto!
I thought I was supposed to be the master!
What's this?
head.
We'll use it then! Fuck!
Thrax.
Oh shit. Well, imagine me stuffing it up next, that'd be hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
I have 2 blokes. How hurt are you looking?
I'm like, decent. Like, I'm good for now.
Alright, cool.
Till I take another like 6 attacks.
7
next time.
attacks against Octavia last round. 2 of them hit. And
Like,
they
it's
both did
'cause
like
you
4 damage.
Got unlucky.
I will.
If you got lucky next turn, then
I
like.
got lucky.
Sorry. No. Wait.
If you want to DM tips, get lucky.
DM tips.
Just get lucky.
Makes you better. Get lucky.
Get lucky with your players.
In life tip, just get lucky.
Get lucky.
I am going to, with disadvantage, roll to chill touch the 2 guys that are on me.
They're going to what?
I'm going to chill touch the 2 guys that are on me.
Huh?
So I come with disadvantage.
Is this?
Natural 1 and a 2.
Take on. Oh, Jesus.
A 3 and an 11.
11?
No, with disadvantage, a 3 and an 11.
Ah. None of them hit.
So I just like reach out and just like grab onto them and just kind of go, hey.
Hey.
And just kind of go, okay.
This is a bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, I do see why it would be like that.
You could just give up.
We could, but
Never back down.
but I'm just sorry. Can you just kind of move your shoulder a little bit? Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on my mother.
I can't stop that.
Reaction. I stop sanctuary.
Beautiful, you cast Sanctuary. And that is the end of your turn.
What
Do
is
not
that?
wish to move.
What is the specifics of sanctuary again? If I attack, then
If
it
you
ends.
attack,
You're
it
after me?
ends. Yeah.
And can I hold it until after she attacks?
please.
Let me double check the
Well, because you can hold a spell. I can use an action to hold my action, so I don't think I can.
Yeah.
Because you can't. It's a bonus action spell. I don't think you can hold a bonus action
You
spell.
cannot hold a bonus action. If you were using your action to cast it, then absolutely, I'd let you hold your action, because you can cast bonus action spells as an action, but you already use your action to cast a cantrip. So no.
We'll not do that.
I could maybe figure out a way of damaging them without striking them to get around it, but
Nah, I will not do that.
I like Googling things and not putting 5e on the end by accident. Like,
Yeah.
I just Googled Sanctuary, and there's a TV show called Sanctuary.
Yeah. Did you notice that I just erased something from my piece of paper? And I didn't shake the entire table?
God.
I rolled to hit Hayden.
Why?
No.
You wanna?
Why?
If I had $1 for every time Octavia's character hit me in a campaign, I'd have $2.
If the warded creature makes an attack or casts a spell that affects an enemy creature, the spell ends.
But if
you can do something that's not casting a spell or attacking.
It's not casting a spell, what I could technically do. And if gravity is the killer, then you know, it's not me, is it? It's gravity. You know.
What if
Take
you
it
were?
with Isaac
harm
Newton.
somebody?
What if you were to, in
not
fact,
harming it, it's
defy
gravity.
gravity?
Whose turn is it? Wrath?
It's
done?
Frax's turn
Frax's
still,
turn
I
is
think.
over.
Unless,
Yeah, I did
so
the two
my-
cantrips.
Wrath's turn is now.
Okay. Is there like a fallen over tree or a large rock hanging about somewhere?
You look around. Make a perception check.
Perception.
12.
Large tree? No. Rock? No. Sign outside the tavern? Yes.
Would you consider the sign a loose object?
Gnarly.
I'd say because it's like one of those signs that like swing in the wind, you could tear it off its hinges.
How many people could you theoretically hit with the sign?
One person.
One person. And it wouldn't do a lot of damage if I dropped it on someone?
Depends how high you dropped it from.
30 feet.
Is it an arrow? Can you point it down?
It would do a bit of damage. Being dropped 30
Much
feet
as a
onto
bit.
somebody.
Bit is very
A bit
vague.
is a bit.
It's very big. But what if I could just swing with my melee weapon instead?
Yeah, you
That's
could just
That's the price you pay for drinking at 11
The
o'clock in the
gamble.
morning.
They call me the gamble. I'm gonna swing at the archer.
Absolutely.
Because he's got a business with me. 25 and a 10.
Business.
The 25 will hit.
The 10 will hit, the 25 will not.
Oh yeah.
It's like Oobleck.
It's like what?
Like
The non-Newtonian fluid.
9 piercing damage.
You're right. 9.
Piercing
I'm
damage?
so excited
Pissing
about the
damage.
pissing damage.
23 for the Warhammer bonus action.
Will hit.
Bonk.
Nice. That will be another 9 bludgeoning on him.
God.
I'm gonna like.
Clonk him across the face with a hammer, and you just watch his blood start to just pour down as you like completely slit like his
Oi.
eyebrow.
I gave him an eyebrow slit.
Oh.
He's gay now.
Yeah.
I just feel like this is getting out of hand. Do you know this guy?
Can you just go away?
No, you're in the way of me.
You're in the way of.
You walked over here and then started beating up my men and me.
And
Actually,
if
to be
you
fair,
just
we've not
walked
hit your
away.
men. To be completely
I hit.
No, you hit one of my men.
What were you about to say? This.
Apologise to my mother right now.
I was gonna call you old.
I
How
was
dare
gonna
you
let
speak-
you walk away, but I don't think that's on the table anymore.
I don't think you have the choice, mother.
What do you mean?
I don't think you're going to stop him. I've seen no rolls.
I attacked.
Oddity.
I'm assuming with minor illusion you can't create the image of a person, right?
Minor illusion. I believe you can.
Yeah.
What's the...
It's like.
It's like you can. Some people can tell that it's a person.
What's
You can
you
create
make
Sound or
visual...
image of an object within range for the duration.
Okay.
And it is
Like, is that objectifying humans? Maybe. But, I
said it already.
would like to, like...
It must be no larger than a 5-foot cube. Let's say Trolan
That's
is
person.
7 foot tall. Or you could like just
Hunch
make
him
the
over.
vision of like. Are you talking about getting a vision of Trolan? Is that what this is for?
Ideally.
Well,
You can make him on all fours
you,
falling.
you could do like from like shoulders up in the window. or
I'm stuck in the mud.
Essentially what I want to do is, if there's like... so I'll be like, Trolan, can you just quiet the...
something.
Would you quiet the song for like a second?
What?
Just quiet the song for like a second.
Okay.
And then when it comes to minor illusion, like around the corner of of his head just like poking out, from like I don't know, like around like an alleyway corner or something to try and make them think he's hiding in an alleyway. He's like snuck out.
He's like wearing a barrel.
Like you could do like outside of the tavern, like
Yeah.
behind the tavern, like sticking his head out and then
Yeah,
sticking.
that's the goal. Just long enough for them to see him, like be like what, and then disappear it as soon as they do to make it look like it's kind of like gone back.
I've just rolled perception. They do like see like the vision of Trolan's face, and then he just kind of disappears behind them. Back of the undead unicorn. See Trolan still laid on the floor of glass.
And then after that, I just wanna
Can I keep singing?
maybe keep it on the stop for now.
Maybe keep it on the stop.
Just for now.
Like
Trying to get these
like,
people to go
like an
away.
instrumental.
No, like none, if possible. We'll get back to it, I promise. It's like pause. You know remote?
You know the rule.
No.
No, okay. Stop for like a second and then I
Take a
will-
break.
Yeah, and then I'll tell you to
I
go
get
again.
you. I get like a give up for the encore, of course.
Yes.
I
You
don't
gotta
like
make
this
them
guy.
wait for the encore. And I wanna go in the tavern and like any other door than the one we came through. I just want to start opening doors to see if they lead anywhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hayden and I are fighting for our lives, and Oddity's just.
Yeah, you're just frantically
Like pantry doors.
swinging
Pantries.
doors. Like we go into the kitchen, opening pantry doors. There's like a refrigerator, opening the doors. Custo's gonna make an attack.
Higher than a 10. Higher than a 10. Oh no. Oh,
I rolled and it was cocked, so I was like, roll again.
Guess
What is that? A natural 1?
Natural one.
How did he used his head and he did worse?
Guess
You
Use
see
your heart.
Kesto goes to like
Use your
fire, and then gets really distracted by something in the sky, and then is like, and just fires the arrow.
He's got ADHD.
Is that gonna come back?
Yes, because the Earth is flat, it's going to come straight back down.
Facts?
No Earth.
Well, the plane that we're on is a flat plane.
And Chester just starts frantically running in circles.
God damn it.
Kester. Okay.
You watch as the thugs and the archer kind of look to you. Look, I'm not here for trouble. I'm not here to get in your way. I'm just here to get him. Let us go.
Roll a persuasion check.
Can you first roll me a perception check?
Yeah.
Am I on this too?
Yes.
9.
Did a little. It was a 9 plus 15 total.
9 plus 15.
You have seen Trolan appear on the side, like at the back of this building. Can you make me an Arcana check?
15. 14.
13.
Let me double check the rolling on.
12.
Illusion for a
11.
second.
Is it an investigation to see if it's real or not? Either way, it's still 14.
Chance.
Chooses action to become a sound image that is an illusion with a sexual investigation check. What is your spell save DC?
My spell save DC is
If it was
15,
investigation,
I
I would be
think.
10.
You don't get to roll because you didn't see it.
Ah, true.
It was a
15,
perception
yeah.
to see it and then an investigation.
Oh, silly Billy, I'm sorry.
15, you're on 14.
Yeah.
You see Trolan appear behind the back of the building. The building?
The bean. Crazy frog.
You are convinced that this is Trolan. And they want to go chase after Trolan.
Yep.
So, nothing has changed for you. But you do see that all of the thugs and all of the archers kind of just like hold up their hands. We'll just leave us be.
You want Trolan?
Just Trolan.
We're not letting you take him.
Your illusion's so good, it's even tricked us. Whoopsie.
I don't want to fight you. I don't want to kill people that weren't supposed to be killed today.
Can I hear this?
Yeah.
Can I I know it's not my turn, but can I intervene if possible? Or like
Well,
speak?
they are.
Oh,
They're all holding their actions.
okay.
So it is currently Thrax's turn. They've not done anything. They look kind of ready to, but only in response to you doing something.
What do you want with Trolan?
We've got orders from higher up officials. They want him dead.
He's done something in Sigil that he needs to undo. And we need him for that. And if you do something that stops him, we've run out of chances. If you don't let us take him, Sigil could fall.
I don't give a fuck about Sigil.
You don't give a fuck about Sigil and all the people that live there, and all the people that have already died, all the murders that have happened.
You're fighting for yourself. I'm fighting for myself.
I'm fighting for my city. You're fighting for the orders that were handed down, that you don't have the spine to look away from.
Make a persuasion check. Or intimidation.
Neither are good. 10 total.
You don't know me. You don't know any of us. You don't know how our rules work here. I have a family. I need to put food on the table. We need to protect our city. To keep my kids safe, to keep everyone safe. From people like him. He goes and causes havoc in Sigil, then the people of Sigil will stop him. The Harmonian, the Godsman, that's their responsibility, not mine.
I stand before you, the Black Candle of Kelmvor, and my opinions and my thoughts on what you are doing here today is nothing compared to what Kelmvor's judgment will be passed down upon you. And I'm going to cast Vampiric Touch.
Oh, I should have cast
17.
message.
17 to hit.
Well, hit.
Cool. 3d6 necrotic. And this is on the Archer.
Mm-hmm.
11 points of necrotic damage.
Mm-hmm.
What does Vampiric Touch do again? Does it heal you?
Yeah. And now you regain hit points equal to half the amount.
So I get back 5.
Hmm.
As my hand just, like, from like my, just about halfway up past my elbow, just becomes bigger and larger, and it's just like
Bigger round.
bestial. And I just go for a slash and just take a huge gash out of him, and then the kind of hand absorbs the blood.
Can I borrow 5d20? Alright, I've got 2. 2 more. 1 more. 23.
Hits.
20.
Hits.
19.
Hits.
Correct.
Hits.
So now my dice roll good. What the fuck? Sorry, Hayden.
Well, that was out of like how many?
5
7.
or 7.
So 4 hit out of 7. Can I... Actually... I need 2... Can I borrow 2d6?
Yep. Scalpel?
I really should have cast message.
As you let out this attack, you see all the thugs turn to you. This tiefling turns to you, and they all just lay into you. There's going to be 39 points of damage.
Can I reaction protective shield?
For one of the attacks?
Mm.
Sure.
I rolled 4 Constitution saving throws and got 11 plus on all 4.
That's going to be 10 damage negated for you.
So I assume you indicated the crit.
Oh!
It's not
I
like
didn't factor in the
it's not like reducing like to hit, but like
You
the
will
damage
then
that
you will
take.
just
Yeah.
take 4 damage from the crit. So the amount of damage you just took plus 4.
So 43.
43. That is going to lead us to Arath's turn.
So Frax just took a beating from these
Yeah.
guys. I assume walking away from these guys isn't an option anymore because they
Well, they held their
fine.
they held their actions. The ones that were previously attacking you didn't then unleash their attacks against you. They unleashed their attacks against Thrax. But if you leave him, you kind of leave him to die.
Well, that's not what I can really do the hell. Oh. How fucked up are these guys looking?
The thugs, fine. The archer, pretty fucked up.
Okay.
Like about as bad as Thrax fucked up.
Alright, let's see if we can kill this guy then. That's going to be a 23
Mm-hmm.
to hit. The lowest I can roll is like 5 damage, so do I need to still roll or is he just gone?
He's got more than 5 HP.
Okay. Boom. He's going to take, oh for fuck's sake, 5
Uh-huh.
piercing damage. Another attack against him.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be 17.
That will hit.
Cool. That's going to be 8 damage, 8 piercing. 1 HP.
You need to hit.
One more hit.
Need to hit.
One more hit.
We'd like to hit.
Dirty slide 20.
Oh, an actual.
How do you want to do this?
The first one of the camp. No, it's not. Never mind.
The
I'll
men
find it.
just kind of watch
It might be.
Yeah,
as
you killed
like.
a bunch of people.
Yeah.
You asked me to just run and get tag and then you're talking. Araf like drives like her trident like into his chest, like pulls it out, full on like shoves him onto the floor with the second strike, and like hammers the trident into like his chest. And as this happens, she'll pull out her trident from his chest and just look at the thugs and say, "Trolan is my prisoner. I am going to go protect my prisoner. If any of you walk even a step closer to that tavern, it is the last mistake you will ever make." And I'm just gonna turn my back and walk in that direction.
That's my mum.
Absolutely.
Do I need to roll like intimidation or something?
No, you walk away, and you kind of watch all the thugs kind of gathered, and just kind of stand there bewildered. And they do not attack. They do not do anything. They just watch you walk away.
Wobble wobble.
Hey.
Walk away, yeah. Is it obviously just fun?
It is oddities.
I guess you just see Error brutally murder this guy and then just start diva strutting towards the tavern.
Trolan, I'm gonna need you to be so quiet for a minute. Just pretend you're not even here. Wait, I'm trying to help you out, okay?
So no songs.
No song, just for a minute. I'm gonna like find a coaster or something to just hit myself in the head with for a second.
What are you doing?
A coaster?
So, I don't know, something that will
What is
leave
this?
like a mark.
Violence.
There's a pint.
Yeah,
Dunk.
something that will leave a mark.
Yeah.
I walk out the door and be like, guys, Trolan hit and ran. He's gone anyway. It's not worth fighting.
Make a performance check with advantage.
Thank you.
Also roll a d6 first.
5.
You take 5 bludgeoning damage from the pint.
Performance. That's a 19.
Absolutely. You walk out,
I believe this, yeah.
like, just
Glassing
welting,
yourself.
like, bruise on your forehead, staggering, and all the guards just kind of...
If you guys care, he went that way. I point behind.
They kind of look that
It
way,
went that way.
and then they look at Arath, and then they look that way, and then they just kind of look back at Arath. And then you see that they pick up the body of this tiefling and they just walk away.
Wobble wobble.
He's inside.
Then go into the tavern.
You see lead on the ground in this tavern, which everyone has fled from. Lead on a pile of glass is this blue tiefling. Just eyes closed, holding a chord on the lyre, just waiting to be able to play again.
Encore!
And I don't want the world to see it. Is that what you said? Oh, are you here to kill me?
No,
That's good.
you're lucky.
Do you want to hear us another song?
No, I'm bleeding out of the ear.
What did you get?
I'm bleeding out of the head. I take my helmet off, put it under my arm. We need to talk in private, preferably.
There's no one
I'm
here.
gonna reach into my satchel and give Frax my potion of healing.
I've got 2, I'm fine.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
There's
Repocket my potion.
There's no one here. We're safe. Other than that gnome. I guess they're like, hi.
The gnome that didn't eat anything.
He's with us.
Okay.
Casto, the coast is clear, by the way.
God, I know.
You did
I
so
have-
well.
Thank you.
Why did you summon the Lady of Pain and Sigil?
Okay.
Oh, I didn't summon her. I just love her.
Can I insight
Yeah.
what he means by love? Like if it's like actual affection or if it's like brainwashed? That's a natural 20! Oh my god, for a 22. Tell me all the juicy
It
deeds.
just seems infatuated. Truly just seems
Giddy over a god.
giddy over a god.
Some people like pain.
I just love her. Is that a crime?
So you remember when you said I lead the way and then you're coming with this question?
There was a lull.
Really no point beating around the bush. To
Am I
be
being
honest.
interrogated?
No.
It's
Because I played you one of my originals, and that's a
We-
special experience
just
between the two of
curious.
us.
Oh no,
you know?
and I
Like-
really appreciate
And
that.
we just saved you from being killed.
You get to carry that. I would have been fine. You get to carry that with you for the rest of your life, you know, because that
Yeah.
tune's never gonna leave your brain.
Yeah, and I feel I truly changed as a
Yeah.
person for having experienced that. For
Yeah.
worse or for better, I'm not sure, but
So how often do those little meetings that happened in Sigil
Oh, that was our first.
first?
Yes, no. Well, we've been running the temple recently, and that's been really nice, you know, seeing other people that love her as much as I do. But I've been doing this for years.
Yes, and this is the first time you've gathered people for it.
In Sigil, yes. Is that a crime?
I mean,
Did I do so? Because
no, I'm just trying
feel like
to
it is
steal.
The temple of the Lady of Pain was destroyed earlier today.
I did hear that was really upsetting. But you know, we don't need temples to love, because you know she's with us in our, like, I saw her earlier, like, and I've seen her before. She came to me when I was at my lowest, you know, when they had me trapped and bound
Where were you at your lowest?
Just like
in Harbinger House.
manipulation.
She came to me when I was trapped there.
You're from Harbinger House?
I'm not from Harbinger House, but I've been held captive in Harbinger House because they say I'm Trolan the mad.
Well, we've heard that people who are kept there are trying to ascend to godhood or something.
Some that kept there are just people that they think are crazy.
And they think you're crazy.
Yeah. Crazy in love.
Yuck!
There's
That was an in-character. But Jesus Christ.
why did you get put in there? If you don't mind me asking.
Why did I get put
Yeah.
in? What,
Like
For love.
was it that you were already in love with Lady of Pain or? Yes.
Yes.
And they thought that was
Well, I heard about her, and I wanted to meet her, and so they took me into Harbinger House, because you shouldn't want to meet the lady, you know, she's too untouchable. And then one night she came to me, and that was a good night.
We should have just let him die.
Make religion check. Just you, Thrax. You can add your wisdom instead of your intelligence. No? Even with guidance?
4 on the die.
Fantastic Four.
What is the number?
I rolled the exact same number of a d4 as I did d20. That's 8 plus wisdom plus proficiency,
What's the number?
14.
That's so much better than 4 on the die. You think about it. You've been in Sigil for a little bit. As far as you're aware, I'm pretty confident in this. Nobody has ever spoken to the Lady of Pain. Nobody.
So whoever visited this person was not Lady of Pain.
Presumably. Even when you guys, like, I'll say, as, like, you're making this realization, when Trolan says this, when you saw the lady today, it was a shadow, hardly something physical. Didn't say anything, didn't do anything. You felt the presence of her there, but she didn't talk, she didn't speak. She just floated past.
So it's like something impersonating the Lady of
I don't
Pain?
know.
So if you don't mind me asking, if you were getting held captive, how did you get out? Did she help you?
I escaped, yes.
Yes, how?
Well, a lot of people have been escaping Harbinger House recently.
Oh.
And did you have a grand scheme to get out, or was it the stars aligned and you managed to slip out from a back window? Or?
I just kind of tumbled my way out. Some other guy was causing a lot of commotion, so I just...
Seized the opportunity.
Yes.
Does he have a name?
Tall guy, hood, horns.
Like big sword.
Not at the time.
Big mask. on?
Is this sounding like
Yes.
Sougad?
Yes.
Was it just you two? Or more?
There were a few that escaped, but not any that I've heard of since. Done nothing
Don't
since.
necessarily remember the others?
No.
There wasn't like one maybe named Nari?
No, I've never met a Nari before in my
Okay.
life.
Interesting.
And can you come and go from Sigil as you wish?
Well, I have a gate key. Yes.
And
So,
do you have
in
it
order
on
to
you?
get back into Sigil, we need a gate key, and I have a gate key.
Do
so-
you have it on you?
Yes, I do.
Do you mind helping us get back to Sigil?
I thought you were not taking me prisoner.
We're not. No, we want to go back.
Why?
Because I
Unfinished
have a
business.
day job.
I just understand it. Some of us have jobs, you know.
I am the Black Candle of Kellamvor, and I work out of...
You
Take a shot every time.
like stand there and do you have a wick?
Sorry, I don't make fun of you for being a performer. I'd respect if you not make fun of me for being a worshipper of Kellamvor.
Oh, you said black candle, so I just asked
It's
if
a
you had
title.
a wick. Okay, because you can make fun of the name performer if you want to make fun of the name performer.
I wouldn't stoop to that.
It was a genuine question.
Mhm.
So no wick?
No.
It's a bit boring. What are your day jobs?
They are my groundskeeper, and they are my guard.
Okay. Why are you here? Why are you
Lost.
interrogating me?
We're not.
You killed those guys out there to get to me?
We don't like the innocent being attacked.
You chased me through to Ecstasy?
Well, here's the thing. Kellamvor, god of death. Right?
No.
Um,
One of many.
Yes, many. Judging death, I guess. Sougad, the other guy you escaped with, killing lots of people unprovoked. We were interested, and he was down here, and we saw you go through a door before, and we kind of got here, had to deal with Sougad, and we thought maybe you could help us get back out.
Oh, so you just want to use me for my gate key?
Well, no, not necessarily. Also curious
We
about
did
who you
also
are.
save your life.
You do
Well,
kind
like,
of
I thought I had that situation pretty well handled.
You
so-
didn't, but carry on.
Well, you're covered in blood. I'm fine.
We can certainly change that if you want.
You're just not being very nice with people that I'm supposed to be helping out.
I've been trying for what it's worth.
I like you, though. You've been pretty chill. And the gnome's not really said anything, so I guess the gnome's
Oh,
chill.
gnome's a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, say something, Kester.
No, don't Kesto, don't change that. Don't change that, Kesto. He likes you.
Why don't we head to the gates? We'll see how I'm feeling then.
Thank you.
I hate this fucker. Oh my goodness.
You make your way to the wall of gates. There is one very large gate, which leads through to Tartarus, and a bunch of small gates scattered around. One of them entitled and marked for Sigil. But as you make your way over, stepping out from the darkness,
You see a green-robed man. Pastor.
Oh.
Is this the same dude from earlier?
From the bar, yeah. You see he kind of looks at you, panicked. She's not ready.
Yeah.
You can't go back yet, she's not ready.
Who's not ready, friend?
She's not ready. She's not far enough ahead, you'll catch up.
And you're here to.
Who do you worship,
us?
friend?
And the mad god.
That's the Mad Titan.
That's the mad
Actually.
Gods and titans and monsters and all that jazz.
She is not ready.
You're either gonna stop us or you're gonna get out of our way.
She's not gotten there yet. Do you want me to stop you? She told me to.
And you're gonna let her just boss you around.
A lot of blood has been shed today. Don't give Kellenvor more work than he needs.
You'll die if you go there. If you go to the house, you'll die. There are things in there that you do not want to see.
More people will die
There
if
are
we
people
don't.
in there that you do not want to see.
Do not talk about my mother's wife like that.
She's in the Harbinger House.
I wasn't certain. But I feel like now it's too late.
And you didn't tell me this sooner.
I didn't want it to cloud your judgment. I didn't know the innocent were in there.
How long have you known that she was in there?
Before you arrived.
And you've known this whole time. And you haven't said a word about it to me.
I knew you would go in there half-cocked.
Do you know how long I've been looking for her?
Yes, I know you would have tore apart space and time to get to her, and we don't need that right now. We didn't need that then.
Get out of our way. We're going back.
It's not going to end well.
We know the risk.
Blah, blah, blah.
Do you know what that means? The fire.
Destiny is in our hands.
She's going to pull Sougad into the abyss. She's going to feed the plane to the powers of the abyss. The city of doors and its unlimited power.
I'm not gonna let you stand in the way of us doing something that could potentially stop that. So you get out of the way, or you get put down.
You see he walks past you. As he walks past, he kind of brushes shoulders with Trolan. And you watch Trolan just seize up. Having just had inflict wounds cast on him.
Went through all that.
And as the pastor keeps walking away, Trolan drops dead.
And am I dead?
I cast Spare the Dying.
Mhm.
Is he dead, or is he...
He does not have saves.
Sick.
Does he have the gate key on him?
Make an investigation check.
Does anyone want help?
I'll help. I'll give you guidance and help.
Thank you. $19.
You kind of dig underneath his robes when you notice this kind of golden chain around his neck, and you tear it off, and attached to the chain is a key.
And we assume that the gate is like just down the road because that's where.
The gate to Sigil is right in front of you. The only thing standing between you and it was the pastor, and he has walked off.
Where does it look like he's going, the priest?
Away from Sigil.
I'm gonna use the key. I don't know how it works, but I'm gonna use the
I'm
key.
gonna close Trolan's eyes and say a quick prayer. Just a quick one-liner. And then walk over to the gate. And I'm assuming I've seen these being used before.
Mm-hmm.
Not ever particularly used one myself. But help in any way that I can to get us to where we need to go.
Mm-hmm. You make your way over towards the gate. You feel this kind of pulsating energy between the light of the gate and the key, and you watch as it kind of like tears through the fabric of reality and opens a portal in front of you. The only thing left to do is go to Harbinger. That is where we will end today's session.
My word.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for hanging around. That has been episode 6 of Harbinger House.
Harbinger House.
It's in the name.
Oh,
There's some shit going on in there.
Oh boy.
Is Sigil going to be pulled into the abyss, and will the center of the multiverse be destroyed? Who knows? Find out in the next few episodes.
Not Loki.
We'll see you next week.
Oh.
Miss you already.
Alrighty.